I'm one of those people. While the world moved on, I was stuck in the 90s. I still have a VHS at home. I haven't used it in a while, but I do have some VHS tapes and an actual VHS machine.
Yeah, I love those days where we used to go to Blockbuster, would get all of our movies for the week, and then we'd play it on the VHS player. And then, of course, Netflix came, but obviously that transition from Blockbuster to Netflix, it just seems so seamless.
Yeah, well, you had Redbox in between, by the way.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, I do not miss the late fees.
Oh, I don't. I definitely don't. But there are a bunch
and
of
rewinding those tapes.
We have a bunch of VHSs. We never returned to Blockbuster. So now that they're out of business, I don't feel guilty telling that on national television. But in terms of the weather, it was perfect. Mostly sunny, very summer-like. We had temperatures into the upper 80s and lower 90s all across South Central Texas. And you can see that with the live cam in downtown San Antonio. Not a cloud in the sky across the metro. The current temperature right now, 88 degrees. It feels like 88 degrees. The humidity not as bad as earlier this week. So here's a look at the radar. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Mostly clear skies, not cloudy. It's all due to a nearby high pressure system that is driving out all the clouds. And we don't have clouds, you don't have any rain chances. Temperatures are in the upper 80s and mid 80s towards the south. And then we also have lower 90s in Carrizo Springs, Eagle Pass, and in Del Rio. And up towards the east, we also have lower 90s in Seguin and 93 degrees in Kennedy. Tonight, we'll see temperatures continue to be into the 80s. It's going to be a very warm night, and it'll also be a mostly clear night, especially after sunset, with a light breeze ranging from 9 to 8 miles per hour. Tonight, same thing, mostly cloudy skies. We could see some isolated storms for places farther out towards the west, near the Del Rio area, the western part of Val Verde County, as we could see some storms form due to the dry line. However, most of South Central Texas will continue to be mostly clear and sunny. So let's time everything out with the futurecast. We'll see clouds start to build in throughout the overnight, then they'll dissipate tomorrow morning. We'll all see temperatures around the lower 80s, upper 70s by noon, and then by the evening hours, we'll continue to stay in the lower 90s, especially for areas south of Highway 90. But notice, I've been talking about isolated storms. Here are the isolated storms way out towards the west. They could affect portions of Val Verde County by 7 to 8 o'clock. Could be relatively strong in nature, but notice none of those storms trek eastward into the San Antonio area. Now by Saturday morning, we'll wake up to mostly cloudy weather and temperatures into the mid to lower 70s. And then by the afternoon, clouds will still linger. We'll have temperatures into lower 90s and mid 80s. And then for Sunday, we'll still continue to have those clouds in our area, but still it'll be a mainly dry weekend with temperatures into the 90s. So if you're thinking about going out to the rivers all across our area, it will be a great time to tube. Now, we do have a low-end chance for severe weather, as I mentioned, for the western part of Val Verde County because of those isolated storms that are triggered by the dry line. But notice none of those storms will go into the San Antonio area. So the chances for severe weather are generally low for San Antonio and South Central Texas in general. Now, we don't have a chance for rain for the next couple of days, but once we get into the next work week, we'll start to see some lower rain chances. Our highest rain chances in the next 7 days will come on Tuesday. It'll be a 30% chance of rain, but we won't have anything to trigger widespread chances of rain. We won't have a lifting mechanism. So it'll be pop-up showers and storms, and the coverage will overall be low in our area. So here's a look at the 14-day forecast, and it is looking quite warm and dry for the San Antonio area. Lower 90s for the extended period. So a great weekend to go out and do any outdoor plans. Better weekend than last weekend. And then by the next work week, by next Monday, we'll start to see some low to moderate rain chances start to build in. But it'll be a summertime pattern where, because we have heat and humidity, we'll start to see some isolated storms pop up due to the heat of the day.